I'm going to try something different in this video and do a voiceover. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. So ever since I got my Porsche 911, I've been more into keeping my cars cleaner and getting into detailing a little bit. And so I decided to get this detailing cart. This one is the same as the Adams Polishing detail cart. It's a different manufacturer. It's got a different sticker on it. And it's also quite a bit less expensive. I'll link it in the description below. It's a pretty nice cart here. And you can see it comes really nicely packaged. It's made in Taiwan. And it's really just 3 shelves, aluminum uprights, and then it's got a box with wheels, some trim pieces, uprights, screws, and an instruction manual. And everything is very nicely made and packaged. There's really no blemishes. Everything's individually wrapped, came clean with no damage. Very simple instruction manual with pictorials and some words there as well, but quite easy to put together. And step 1 is just to put the uprights into the shelves. So I did this for 2 of the shelves, and then the top shelf obviously doesn't have any uprights going into the top of it. So then you stack them all together and you press down to get those uprights seated, and then you just have the top shelf to place after that. It just goes right on the same uprights. All 3 shelves are exactly the same. There's no difference between them or any of the uprights. Very easy to put together at this point. Step 2 would be to put the wheel seats into the bottom of the shelf where the uprights go. And you're supposed to screw these in, and you'll see that there's multiple places to put the screws in to hold the uprights together and the whole system together. But for now, I just slid the wheel seats into their holes. And then you could see that when you're sliding the uprights in, it's important to seat them all the way. And I had to use a persuasion method to get that done, as I wasn't strong enough with just my body weight to get everything seated just right. But you do want to see the uprights through the little screw holes, because when you put the screws in, the idea is that if you were to lift the cart out with some weight on the bottom shelves, the uprights wouldn't just slide out. So the screws would hold everything together when you insert those. But for now, I just decided to move on to the wheels and leave the screws out of it. Inserting the wheels is also just about pressing them in with pressure. There's a little retaining ring on there that you have to watch out, make sure that it doesn't slip off. And then from there, it just takes a lot of pressure to insert those and get them seated. In my case, maybe it took a little bit more pressure after banging on those things with the mallet. But yeah, it's just, I have a bad shoulder, dislocated shoulder, so hard for me. Hopefully it'll be easier for you. You can see me straining there, getting a hernia and just getting that seated in there. So there you go. You could use the persuasion method here as well and get those banged in if you want. And then it's really basically down to the trimming. So these are shelf dividers. These are the caps for the top shelf where the uprights would go, and just some side trim pieces. And this is the only downside here, is I was shorted one of the top cap pieces for the upright holes. But everything else was pretty good. So I haven't reached out to the manufacturer yet to get that, but hopefully they take care of me and send me that one cap that's missing. You can see little side pieces at the very ends of the shelf there, and then the shelf dividers. Again, every shelf is identical. And then I went back to inserting a bunch of screws, and it's a lot of screws. I had to screw them all in, so you have to watch me do it. Enjoy. And again, what you end up with is a very nice, very solid shelf that's held together very well. no issues in putting it together other than requiring kind of a lot of pressure, more than I expected. But that's, as long as it gives me good years of usage, I'll be very happy with it. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.